Chelsea have signed 28-year-old left-back Pep Chavarria from Rayo Vallecano for 16 million of your greatest of British pounds. I myself, most likely the same for all of you, had never heard of this bloke before any links to Chelsea. All I know is he's a Spanish fullback and we've got a pretty good history of those in the past, so let's have a look and see how good this fella can really be. Pep played a total of 44 games last season for a Vallecano side who finished 8th in La Liga, their joint highest ever finish, and most notably they were runners-up to Crystal Palace in UEFA's most prestigious competition, the Conference League. Hey, it's not for everyone though, bro. It's all good. Actually, completely forgot they beat Strasbourg in the semi-finals, so well in Pep. Now, despite what I've seen online about him being a wing-back, as you can see here, he did play every single game as left-back, as part of a back four as well, except for one where he played as a left winger, so that's quite interesting. We've obviously mainly played with a back four in pre-season, except for the one game against AC Milan, which was by far our best game of pre-season. So, and although Chavarria did play pretty much every game as part of a back four, as I mentioned, as you can see by his heat map here, I think he would do quite nicely in either system that Xabi wants to play. I think it is great how Xabi has used both systems in pre-season. It does show that, you know, this manager might actually have a plan B if things aren't going our way, and we won't just keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. You bald fraud. Anyway, away from a Pep wannabe to an actual Pep, he is only 174 centimeters tall, so even I would height mog him, and I do get out jumped quite a lot at fullback, but Pep has a lot of things that I don't have. Heaps of speed and a lot of strength from what I've seen. On the ball, he seems class as well. Like, he's quite agile with his dribbling, really fast. And as you can see, he does have the odd absolute belter in him, which, as we all know, is absolutely mandatory if you want to be a Chelsea fullback these days. Overall, I am very excited about this fella. One of my biggest kinks in football.
What?
Is when a player joins a club a bit later in their career. You know, they're a bit of an underrated talent and there's not much buzz around them and that, but they just come in, absolutely hit the ground running and just become like a cult hero around the club. I'm talking like Willian, Ivanovic, and probably most comparable example would be Aspi, of course. Not quite big names when they join the club, but they definitely leave quite a lasting impression. Let me know in the comments, are you happy Chelsea have finally gone for a more experienced, potentially underrated option? Or do you think Chelsea should have gone for a bigger name? Let me know.